And no one has seen these historical photos yet. Please like and subscribe to the channel. Douglas A-4 Skyhawk light attack aircraft caught by a carrier-based aerial finisher on one of the U.S. Navy aircraft carriers, the second half of the 50s. A wedding bikini, the year 1968. Moscow at night, 1956. Red Square, prepared for the celebrations on the occasion of the coronation of Nicholas II, 1896. The Flappers, 1928, Chicago, USA. At the construction site, 1976, Gliwice. Three Bears, 1960s, Yellowstone National Park, USA. The American bomber North American B-25 Mitchell puts up a smokescreen, which should ensure the secrecy of the approach of a group of American strike aircraft to attack Japanese coastal targets. Pacific Theater of Operations, 1943 to 1945. Mammoth remains found on the Berezovka River, Kolyma tributary, 1902. View from the German submarine U-123, Type 9B, on the sinking transport. Composer of the soundtrack to the movie Interstellar, Hans Zimmer and the Moog synthesizer 70 to 80 years. Helmets for isolating people from the outside world, 1967 to 1968. Elvis Presley's funeral at Graceland, 75,000 fans attended. Battleship Bismarck on the ocean floor. Portable hairdryer from General Electric, 1959. (1897) Klondike. Gold mine from one of the sites in 15 days. The attack of the French heavy tanks Saint-Chamond. Surrender of the officers of the Guandong Army of Japan, August 1945. Tram running on the ice of the frozen Neva River, 1900s, St. Petersburg. More than 10,000 people are waiting for the outcome of the boxing match between Jack Dempsey and George Carpentier, New York, USA. 1921. Participants of the Beach Beauty Contest, Huntington Beach, California, 1925. Cadillac and raccoon fur coat are attributes of the luxurious life of the 30s. The German army is enthusiastically welcomed in Riga on July 2, 1941. The first successful photo of a solar eclipse, made by Johann Berkowski in 1851. General Sherman's men break down the railroad before retreating. Atlanta, Georgia, USA, 1864. The original Star-Spangled Flag, which was at Fort McHenry during the bombing in 1814, Boston, Massachusetts, USA, 1873. Moscow, Bolshaya Polyanka, flood in the spring of 1908. The armory site on the German Zeppelin LZ-63, 1916 to 1917. Counters showing train running time at Piccadilly Station of the London Underground, 1928, London. Soldiers of the American 1,340th Sapper Battalion dig potatoes near Hürtgen in Hürtgenwald. The year 1944. Moscow firefighters, the 1880s and 1890s. Women at a military factory weigh explosives for ship shells. Britain, 1944. Che Guevara at the Chess Championship. Havana, 1965. Luxury cruise ship La Janelle ran aground, became a tourist attraction before it was dismantled, California, 1970. Milk for the whole family. The USSR. Afghan soldiers, 1879. Amphibious assault, winter 1942. Japanese swamp crossing vehicle. McDonnell F-4B Phantom, two multi-role fighters from the 115th Fighter Aviation Squadron of the United States Marine Corps at Da Nang Air Base, Vietnam, 1966. Cassius Clay, Muhammad Ali, champion of the 17 Summer Olympic Games in 1960. Participants of the New York-Paris car race at the start. New York, February 12, 1908. There is a queue for vodka at the Glasspurt store on Nevsky Prospect. Leningrad, 1925. Kashmiri Giant Brothers, the guards of the Indian Maharaja. One brother's height is 2.36, the other is 2.33. Orgone storage device. Such a device was sold to Americans in the 1950s. It was supposed to help the person sitting inside attract orgone, weightless healing energy. One customer, a university professor, knew that this was a scam, but still considered the purchase useful because his wife sat quietly inside the device for 4 hours every day. This is a gun for making dumplings, USSR, 1969. Carl Fredrik Sturmer, a Norwegian scientist, invented a small hidden camera in the 19th century and disguised it as a button. Photos of ordinary passersby, unaware that they are being filmed. A hereditary roofer made a thatched roof for his car. A used car without a roof was bought for 25 pounds, and when the owner wanted to buy a roof for it, he found out that it cost 45 pounds and decided to make the roof himself. The first selfie was taken in 1839. The photo shows a selfie of Grand Duchess Anastasia Romanova, daughter of the last Russian Emperor Nicholas II, in 1914. Loscarny Bazaar, Trade in Spoons, 1897. USA, 1955. Motorcycle couriers wearing gas masks to protect against smog. Nuns from a Buddhist monastery who wear unusual hairstyles. Strands of wool from local sheep are woven into them. The takeover group in Tsarist Russia. Miss Russia, Miss Austria, and Miss Holland, 1930. The year is 1969. Houston. Buzz Aldrin and Neil Armstrong at a lunar soil sampling training session. Elvis Presley and Muhammad Ali. USA. the 60s. Mikhail Baryshnikov and Uma Thurman. They're playing ballet in Flippers, USA, the 90s. John Travolta at a rural disco, USA, 70s. Jack Nicholson, The Kindest-Hearted Man, USA, the 70s. Clark Gable with a Doggy, USA, the 30s. Liza Minnelli with her mother, actress Judy Garland, USA, 60s. The year is 1939. Caucasia, cyclists. Times Square, New York, 1922. Picnic with a Gramophone, the end of the 50s, the USSR. A firefighter with a badge of his department, Japan, 1875. An Austrian reconnaissance aircraft from the First World War, armed with a battery of 10 Mauser C-96 pistols. Army Unit Exercises, New York, USA, 1918. On the Train, USA, 1930s. General Charles de Gaulle aboard a submarine belonging to the Free French Navy. The year is 1941. German soldier of the First World War. Flying Ambulance Squad in Mukden, 1905. A British man's vest, suitable as a checkerboard. The year 1914 to 1918. Her Majesty Queen Maria of Yugoslavia is pleased to fish. The location of the picture is unknown, 1930s. Soldiers of the Imperial Army are learning to walk with their new limbs in a Budapest hospital. The First World War. Japanese soldiers guard a part of the Great Wall of China. The year 1937. Leni Riefenstahl on the set of the film The 1936 Olympics. Main Street of Blackrock, County Dublin, late 19th century. The sailors of the French armored cruiser Admiral Ob at work. The year 1917. German cargo containers prepared for the supply of units surrounded by Stalingrad. The year is 1943. Lev Yashin with the European Cup in the locker room immediately after the final victory over the national team of Yugoslavia. The year 1960. Giant Olmec head found in Mexico, 1946. A Kwakiutl Indian collects clams in Washington, 1910. The Match Factory. T. Tomalova packs the millionth box. Chirapavyets, 1977. Kamchatka Caviar, 1977. An autograph photo of Marilyn Monroe with the Indian Diamond Moon of Baroda, 1953. Ford Models Modeling Agency, 1966. USA, New York. Elizabeth Taylor plays with a water pistol. A boy is transporting a collapsible boat on his bike. 1916. To the front line by steam tram through besieged Leningrad. Fishing trade near the walls of the ancient Kremlin. The Russian Empire, Pskov, 1908. A pair of bears performs in the Amsterdam circus and can even box in proper athletic form. The year is 1928. Super Heavy XC-99 transporter, USA, the 1950s. The Mobile Geological Laboratory is a prototype of the MOLAB lunar vehicle. General Motors, 1965. Jack Nicholson in Brutal Pants, 1971. Selection of Girls for a Broadway Show, 1937. Officials swear allegiance to the president, 1971, Uganda. Swimwear from the 30s, and now it's considered dress. The shoe collection of the wife of deposed Filipino dictator Ferdinand Marcos, which consisted of 2,500 pairs. Manila, 1988.
Friends, subscribe and write your opinion in the comments.